You already know it's your boy Bitcoin Trapper. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. I want to explain a little bit about my channel. What my channel is a place for you to come and get a quick take, a quick little update on what's going on in the blockchain and cryptocurrency market. I do not care about views. I'm not doing this for views. I'm doing this because I've been here for a long time and I've seen the change every couple months. I see the change that's happening in this space. And I know that a lot of people that's in the same position as me can benefit off this. I have been trying for years to get families and friends into this. Just like get them to look at it, know about the blockchain, understand it. It's going to be hard to get your family and friends into it. But once they get into it and once they have an understanding, then they will be more open to it. They'll listen to it. They want to learn more. And that's how it starts. But understand that for me and where I'm from and the people that I'm around, nobody teaches about these things. Nobody teaches us about investing. And investing is very important. You want your money to work for you. You don't want to work for money for the rest of your life. That's not life to me. I don't know about you guys. Yes, you got to work hard to make a living. This technology, blockchain, is just like when the internet came about. We did not know what the internet was. We didn't understand it until the Googles, the Microsoft, the MySpace, things like that came popping up. Big corporation, big companies. This is the beginning of blockchain. Pay attention to this video. Listen, understand, think outside the box, and put things together. Because if billionaires and millionaires, actors, rappers, all these guys are investing into this space, something big is coming. And something big is going to come. I've been here for 4 years. And a lot of things that's happened in this year in the last couple months, I never thought would happen. Let's get it.
Both of you are significant holders of Bitcoin, buying a significant amount back in 2013. Tyler, I'll start with you. What have you been doing over the last 8 months to accommodate this meteoric rise we've seen in Bitcoin? And have you been personally doubling down on your investment in Bitcoin?
So we've just been hodling. Our thesis is that Bitcoin is gold 2.0, that it will disrupt gold. And if it does that, it has to have a market cap of 9 trillion. So we think that prices Bitcoin it could price one day at $500,000 a Bitcoin. So at $18,000 Bitcoin, it's a hold, or at least if you don't have any, it's a buy opportunity, because we think there's a 25x from here.
500,000 within the next decade. That means that Bitcoin would appreciate about 45 times from where it is right now, if I'm doing the math correctly. Cameron, worth around $9 trillion. I mean, so basically you're saying that Bitcoin could be about 40% of the market cap of the S&P 500. I mean, what takes us there? What's the bull case?
I think a lot of it is just investors coming in and realizing that inflation, there's a specter of inflation out there, and that how do you protect against that? Because I think there's not much of a debate on all the debt that's increased in the US, the money printing. And so how do you defend against that? And I think a lot of people are starting to realize that Bitcoin is really the best defense and offers the opportunity for an asymmetric return of something like 25 to 40x from here. And I don't think there's an asset in the universe that can credibly offer that kind of potential and protect against inflation. Gold's the classic hedge. If this was the 1970s, we would probably be buying and holding gold. But today we have Bitcoin.
With that said, Tyler, it's still a significantly volatile, speculative asset. And comments from Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong just a couple days ago sent Bitcoin lower back to 16,000. Concerns that he's hearing further regulation is coming from the Treasury Department, steps to increase data collection around digital wallets. What kind of impact could that have?
Well, look, Bitcoin is still the best performing asset of the year, even compared to equities. Look, back in 2013, there was a question if Bitcoin was going to be outlawed. We're way past that. So we believe in healthy, thoughtful regulation. And that's been the case in the US and many other jurisdictions for the last decade. We don't see that not continuing. So we think Bitcoin's here to stay. We think thoughtful regulation around it in the US and other sophisticated jurisdictions is also here to stay. So I'm not really worried about the the boogeyman of regulation. That was a conversation that we got past like 5 or 8 years ago. But Bitcoin is still it was the best performing asset of the previous decade. It's the best performing asset of this year, and we think it will be the best performing asset of the current decade.